Okay, so I actually set everything up while I'm already in VR. I'm using virtual desktop within VR to actually mute all my shit. So this is different. Oh fuck me, which button is it? That one. Pin the chat. Pin the chat. Don't forget the chat. Pin the bastard chat. Pin the chat. We're all good. Alright, hopefully that'll keep updating. I guess we'll find out. Yes, continue. Campaign plus, campaign over. Yeah, sure. I'm also doing the sat down. I've calibrated the height and stuff. So this will be the first time that I'm actually playing this properly. Yeah, in a sitting position. So we'll see how well this goes. Hopefully it will go okay. We will find out though. Like, I feel higher, but I think that's just because I'm obviously in a sitting position, so I'm psychologically feeling it. Recap. I don't know how fucking far we got, to be honest. We listened to some developer stuff. We didn't do much in the way of combat, did we? I think we had maybe a zombie. Where did I actually get to? Ooh,
I'm working on it.
Lag. Here we go. Oh, we got to here, did we? Okay. It's obviously, I mean, as I say, it's been a while. It's been like, what, a week? You're making me choose, and that's not fair. Well, Tim, you're here, and that's the right choice. Oh, because much as I love Rocky's channel. This is Half-Life. He's not streaming Half-Life, is he? No. Do I have a hat? No. Give me a hat. Give me that as well, just because I can. Oh god, I slapped the microphone. There we go. Right, what was I actually doing? I'm assuming developer commentary stays on, and I don't have to put it on. Did I look in there before? I don't know if I did. It's a lump of mass. I do enjoy a lump of mass. Don't ask me what the fuck that even means, but hey. Alright, give me stuff. Because yes, obviously this is Campaign Plus, so I'm fully expecting a lot of bastards in a bit. Subscribe to Tier 1. Hey Johnny! And thank you for continuing the support. I do appreciate it, as you, well, you know that. And in honour of you, I shall fling a boot. For absolutely no fucking reason. There you go. There's your honour. Can I break the slime? Oh, it's a shit game. Oh, get fucked.
So anything happened when you cut out?
Remember when I couldn't actually hit these guys?
But I ran into a Vortigaunt.
A Vortigaunt? What was he doing down there?
Hiding. I think he escaped from the Combine.
What did he say?
You ever meet a Vortigaunt? He said crazy Vortigaunt stuff.
Go on. Go on. Do it. Do it. Oh, you got lucky. Bastard. I'm just going to listen to that.
We spend time on every game design element thinking about how the player is expected to learn of its existence and understand its details. Some design elements are so important that the game experience will break if the player doesn't understand them, while others may just be fun diversions or rewards for exploring the game's systems. Any required element will require work on our part to teach the player. In Half-Life, we try to teach elements in ways that feel as natural as possible, entwined within the core flow of the game so that you don't feel like the game just stopped to teach you something. We don't always succeed, but the attempts usually lead us somewhere interesting. In this case, we need to teach the players about the armored headcrab. The key elements that we want them to understand are that the headcrab is invulnerable on the top, but has a weak spot on its belly. We would also like the player to learn that the headcrab exposes its weak spot right before it jumps, but this isn't required. The player can fall back to shooting the weak spot as the headcrab scrambles around after a leap.
Okay, yeah, they pulled that off pretty effectively. I think, as I said this during my initial playthrough, that they obviously give you a nice enclosed area, and you can study the enemies, and that's one of the things I really like about it. Again, it is natural, and that's something Half-Life's always done incredibly well compared to other franchises. So, yeah. Free ammo. I fucking love those things. Alright, give me more.
Teaching design elements of enemies is always tricky. Players have shown us for years that it's really hard to learn something new while under attack. We've also seen that invulnerability, in particular, is a difficult enemy feature to teach. If players are blasting away at an enemy, they are often not paying close attention to the impact feedback. If the enemy is vulnerable in some areas and not others, players may kill the enemy with a spray of gunfire, not realizing that some of their shots did nothing, while others hit critical weak spots. So when we approached the armored headcrab training, we knew we'd need to do significant work. The first step was to avoid placing the player under duress by containing the enemies inside this wire fence. Next, we placed headcrabs at eye level facing the player, exposing their bright, pulsing weak spot. If the player shoots one immediately, they are rewarded with a unique death effect where the headcrab explodes into chunks. This effect is designed to show the player that they did something special to kill this headcrab, as opposed to how they've been killing headcrabs up until now. There are a couple of other pieces in the setup here that are important. A second headcrab is placed right behind the lock the player must shoot to enter the cage, encouraging the player to notice the weak spot and try shooting it. 2 more headcrabs are loose in the cage, scripted to repeatedly attack invisible points on the wire fence. This ensures they are constantly demonstrating the way they expose the weak points before they leap, and this allows players to practice hitting the weak spot from behind the safety of the fence.
Spin around until it looks like a VR. I can't, Johnny. I have a cable attached to me. Wow, even with the laser sight, I missed. Fucking incredible. I don't know, but if you make a mistake, you take a shot. That'd be interesting. Yeah, aiming while sitting down. That's going to be interesting to get used to. Because usually I'm used to having full range of movement. Can I just, like, slap myself into the gate? Excellent. Hold on. Oh god. What do you want? What are you? Oh, that's the power core. Do I have anything in my pockets? I have health and health. Cool. Where's my health? Fine. Armored headcrab. There's a lot about armored headcrabs, apparently.
With any section of natural entwined training, we've observed that there's rarely any one thing that succeeds in teaching all players, nor do 100% of players leave with the perfect understanding we'd like. If player understanding is absolutely critical, we have to build a more bulletproof gate that ensures the player demonstrates understanding before moving onwards. In fact, we do just that when the player acquires the shotgun in the next area. In the case of the armoured headcrab, however, playtesting showed that we could afford to let a few players through with less than perfect understanding. This section gave them enough of a chance to experiment that they got a sense of what was going on, and further encounters with armoured headcrabs solidified it. There was still a lot of iteration on the visual design of the headcrab to further drive home its armour and weak point, and we also added a custom response to shotgun fire. In that case, the armoured headcrab flips over and wriggles for a second, exposing its weak point. This was added to reduce the resource loss we saw happening in players who were still struggling to understand the armoured headcrab mechanics after they acquired the shotgun.
It baffles me that there are people who actually struggle to understand the concept of an armoured headcrab. It's a headcrab. It has armour. They're not bleeding. Put 2 and 2 together, guys. They're armoured.
Oh, that Vortigaunt I met? He did give me a headcrab to eat.
Oh, great! What did it taste like? Tell me how you feel.
Russell. I didn't eat it.
Right. Of course you didn't. No, that's the right decision.
No, it's not. It's the absolutely wrong decision. We all need to know how a headcrab tastes. So a lot of the points that I've just been making about the armoured headcrabs are stuff that I've kind of already talked about, so I'm not really too fast about discussing those ones further. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be moving on to more things. Yeah, number 4, here we go. Shotgun gate. Oh god.
That zombie has a shotgun.
Zombie with a shotgun. Go.
One challenge we always face when giving a new weapon or tool to the player is ensuring that they collect it before moving on. In these cases, we try to establish some kind of gate that the player can only get past using the new item.
Makes
This
sense.
can be especially tricky in cases where we are giving the player a new tool that doesn't fundamentally change their capabilities, as in the case of the shotgun, where almost everything that can be done with the shotgun can also be done with the pistol. In contrast, the pistol gate, where the player had to acquire the pistol before being able to shoot the lock off of the fence back at Russell's lab, was simple to design and execute. For this shotgun gate, we not only needed to ensure that the player collected the shotgun, but also that they learned how to load it before proceeding. We playtested a number of approaches to teaching the reload mechanics during combat, and repeatedly found that it didn't work. When faced with learning a new, complex task under duress, players would retreat back to using their pistol, which was a known quantity to them.
Guilty. I can't remember if I did that on my initial playthrough, but I know I'm guilty of doing that in a lot of scenarios. A better explanation, I don't understand. How the Half-Life Alyx plays test as a game journalist? Oh, well, that explains it. But yeah, obviously they are absolutely on the mark there with the whole... You introduce the new equipment to the player, you need an environment to be able to teach the player how to use the equipment, and then providing an inescapable room without that equipment is the perfect solution to that. Weapons-wise, that is a hell of a lot more difficult, because it's a fucking weapon, but I guess that's why they give you, like, the overloaded amount of zombies, and, you know, you have to learn it. It's learn or die. So, oh god, too far. Shotgun gate number 2, let's go!
Once the player has collected the shotgun, they are only halfway through the shotgun gate. Next, they need to learn how to reload it. To drive home the necessity for the player to learn how to use this new weapon, we added an incoming threat, using a variety of audio and visual effects to sell it. While our goal is to make the player feel like they have a limited amount of time, the time pressure is entirely fake, and everything proceeds based on the player's progress in loading the shotgun for the first time.
Can I open this?
Once the shotgun has been loaded, a short timer starts, after which zombies burst through the walls. If the player happens to look at the walls before that timer is up, we abort the timer and introduce the zombies. The combination of a timer and a look trigger is a common trick used in places where we'd like the player to see a neat visual moment, but we can't wait forever or the game simply won't progress. The breaking of the walls by the zombies is the final step in opening the shotgun gate. Having new enemies open the way forward when they enter the player's space is a fairly tried and true method, but it's never one we're particularly happy with. It's always a bit too convenient, and lacks agency on the player's part. But in a setup like this, which contains a novel puzzle, a new weapon, and its associated mechanics, plus an ambush, we're already dealing with a lot of design complexity packed into a small space, and further additions would complicate the scenario even further.
Okay, so yeah, basically... just setting up the ideal encounter. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Got it.
Hurry up and load that thing, it's getting louder.
Alright. Loaded. Actually, I suppose I could have just shoved that in. So if I don't look at them, then they don't burst through. Is what I just got. So, I am not going to look at them. Oh, I already maxed, am I? Thought I could have 7. Am I completely wrong about that? Oh, I need to do that. There we go. And I got the grenade launcher ready. I like the fact that everything's getting upgraded. Alright. No, don't give me pop-ups. I hate pop-ups in VR. They're annoying. Fuck off.
We did it.
Nice.
I love this gun.
Really? Really? I can... Yes, thank you. Thank you, game. I don't care. I don't care. Just let me shoot things. Thank you. I don't know why the pop-ups still come up, like, in New Game Plus. I mean, obviously it's a mod, so I guess the game probably doesn't register that it's New Game Plus. But hey, fuck it. Apparently I'm back to shooting barnacles. Even though I'm pretty sure last one I said I wasn't going to do it. I think we all know that I was lying to myself when I said that. Anyone who watched the first playthrough of my absolute obsession with killing them. They didn't even have anything, you absolute bastards. Yeah, they kind of remind me of the portals from Rayman 2. Fuck, it's been a while since I've played Rayman. So why the hell that came in my head. Oh yeah, resin, which I don't need. Cool. We go this way, check for ammo, and apparently head crabs. Fuck off. I mean, I guess if it's there, I'll pick it up, but... I suppose it doesn't hurt to keep an eye out for resin anyway for future playthroughs, because obviously I'm not going to be using this mod in every playthrough. Who's telling me to die? Mario's telling me to die. Well, that's just fucking impolite. Okay, right. Let's get on with it. Oh, more. Good. I am liking hearing about all the different design stuff so far. So,
The visual design of the shotgun included a number of challenges. Shotguns in games are generally powerful, and we communicate that power with bulk. As a result, they're big and held in two hands. But our experiments with two-handed VR weaponry didn't reach a level we were satisfied with. When holding a two-handed object in real life, the object itself provides a physical connection between the two hands, and that constraint allows players to stop thinking about it consciously, in addition to providing physical feedback. In VR, without that connection or feedback, we found that players had to keep maintaining their own internal sense of how they were holding their two-handed weapon, or they dripped their hands into positions that were hard for us to reconcile. As a result, our two-handed weapons required players to play along more than we liked. Since one of our core goals with Half-Life Alyx was to allow players to fully immerse themselves by ceasing to think about what they were doing in real life, we decided to focus on single-handed weapons, including the shotgun.
okay, right, firstly, hey Beth Astor. Welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time you joined live. I know you've also been commenting on YouTube and stuff, so thank you for that. It sounds like text-to-speech, amazing. Not a game of launch options, SV game options here. Thank you. Okay, I will do that next time, because the pop-ups are kind of irritating sometimes. Especially when you've played the game already and you know the controls now. But yeah, what she was on about, yeah, shotguns in games, it's bloody common now. And I was playing, oh, fuck, what was it? I was playing another VR game with Nate last night? Last night, yes, last night. And Raw Data, I think it is. And I noticed they had two-handed weapons in that, and yeah, they were interesting to use. This is much nicer to use. Like Half-Life Alyx, the gunplay in it feels absolutely incredible. So I can see why they've gone this choice over that stuff.
Our initial instinct with the shotgun design was to use a regular real-world shotgun, but modified, with a sawn-off stock and barrel so it would seem less cumbersome when held with one hand. This approach always resulted in the handle being at the rear of the weapon, and we ran into the problem where the weapon always felt front-heavy. Obviously, the VR controller in your hand wouldn't reflect that, leading to a disconnect between what you were feeling and what you were seeing. Placing the handle more centrally and underneath the weapon helped avoid this disconnect. This implied centre of mass wasn't really maintained well as the weapon accrued upgrades throughout the game, but the first impression was the most critical. Since we were going with an odd form, we were keen to use common shotgun visual elements wherever we could to help with player recognition and to ground the design in some reality. One element we borrowed was a common shotgun tube magazine that stores shells horizontally in line with the barrel, and we were just able to fit the gameplay requirement of 6 shells without the overall length becoming unwieldy. You can see the effort we had to go for further shell capacity in the design of our autoloader upgrade. Our first reloading mechanic was based on the realistic insertion of 1 shell at a time. Playtesters found this to be overly tedious, although we did receive some positive comments that it made them feel like an action movie star. The simple addition of allowing the players to insert 2 shells at a time solved this issue, allowing us to keep the good part of the design whilst losing the bad. We were keen to reinforce the whole action movie star thing, and experimented with some big gesture the player could do to finalise reloading. The inclusion of a pop-up mechanism allowed us to add an additional step to the reload that further separated it from our other weapons, yet had a satisfying flick of the wrist to complete the action.
Oh, you're alive, hello. Wow, okay, I'm stuck. I couldn't move. I couldn't teleport, I couldn't turn, nothing was working. Alright. Fuck me, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck just happened. My corner was hand to hide. Yeah, I know Twitch has a lot of problems on phones by the sound of it. Because, well, I've heard about at least 4 or 5 different people say about Twitch on phone sucks. Frankly. I got killed by a zombie. That's just fucking embarrassing. Yeah, I was trying to turn to move, and I couldn't. Okay, we did shotgun design 1. We did number 2, didn't we? That is number 2, right? Yeah, we did that. It's fine. Okay, oh, give me shotgun shells, fuck it. Oh yeah, because of course it's dynamic, no, I don't want that. I was trying to move the box, make sure there's nothing under it. Okay. Right, you drop. Fuck you. Tentacles, you're still adorable. Your eyes are a bit weird now. Well, not your eyes, your sound sensors, I suppose. Not this time, not this time, you can fuck off. I swear that guy is ducking more than normal. Oh, you little bastard. Hold on, I'll get to killing you in a second. Give me a minute. Oh god, no, turn, thank you. I don't remember the zombies being quite that mobile. It also feels like the head crabs are surviving a lot more. So I'm guessing that the head crabs are always going to survive now? I don't know. Oh, I know it is, but you know what I'm like with the pistol. And as for the 720p, I have no idea. I haven't changed that. That should still be coming out in 1080. I can go and check the settings if it's an issue. But, yeah, it should still be 1080. I don't know why the hell that's changed if it has. Is it 720 for everyone else? Just making sure it's obviously definitely a me issue. NDP 62. How fast can I actually fire the pistol? Seems slow compared to Half-Life 2. Obviously I don't really want to waste ammo, so I will save it and load. That's me spamming the trigger. But you can get burst fire. Hold on. That one, then no, eject that one, and just hold that. I think, or was it hold that? No, that's the magazine release. Come here. How the fuck did I switch it to burst fire? Fuck, I don't remember. I know I have the burst fire upgrade. Shit. How the fuck did I do it? Or is it just that? There you go. So that. There you go. That's how quickly you can do it. 20 feet. Why has it gone down to 720? Hold on. Let me see if I can change it. Oh, I'm over here. Am I interesting? Right. Settings. Video. Yeah, it's casually changed it to 720p. I can't change it whilst I'm streaming though, apparently. I'm gonna so I guess we're doing 720 for this stream. For fuck's sake. And yeah, I have absolutely no idea why that's changed. It should not have changed. So sorry about that. Oh, fuck off. This little head crabby bastard. Ammo. I don't know if they've made ammo more scarce for Campaign Plus. I was going for the health, but alright. I mean, I suppose I will happily have that as well. I will definitely happily have that. Right, so I still need to look around for ammo and stuff. I mean, that's resin. I don't need to collect that, but oh well, whatever. You got ammo in here? No. No. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, hopefully it's still watchable. I mean, I suppose it is only recently I've actually changed to 1080p anyway. before that, most of my stuff's in 720. Because my poor old PC couldn't handle it. But now, it can, and I forgot to change it. Which is why we stayed in 720p for so long. And apparently it's having an off day and has decided to revert to 720p for absolutely no fucking reason. Thanks, computer! Right, go. I do like having a bullet reservoir. It's very nice on this pistol. Yes, please. Give it. Alright, I love that. I didn't even fucking notice that, but sure. Go! Gotcha. Right. This isn't the way, is it? This is just a little ammo pickup. So I don't need that. I need to go... I mean, I should probably just be following the actual, you know, commentary notes. That would probably tell me the direction I'm going in. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can pick up in here. Oh, I'd love to have one of these guys back. Like the full-grown ones like we saw in Half-Life 1 and Opposing Force. Ah! Commentary! Right. Give me shotgun. Because by the sound of it, I'm going to need it in this game mode. What's that? Oh, you sneaky bastards. I'm seeing a lot more resin than I think I did on my first playthrough as well. Hey, dude.
As with the shotgun and the pistol, we needed a gate for the flashlight to ensure the player couldn't proceed without it. We tried a number of designs around the moment where the player collected the flashlight, but they all ended up being about the player picking up an object, and not specific to that object being a flashlight. Given that the flashlight's primary function is to provide light, we felt the gate needed to be an area of darkness. We also really wanted the player to be excited to get the flashlight, and that meant they had to experience darkness before collecting the flashlight. This turned out to be an interesting challenge, because we already had many poorly lit areas prior to this, and now we needed an area that was so dark that players would correctly interpret it as a gate. Our initial implementation was simply to ensure there were no lights within the hallway. Unfortunately, playtesting immediately showed that wasn't enough. Some VR headsets have extremely low black levels, and on those headsets, enough light bounced in from this lit area to enable players to move forward. In addition, our low ground fog provided just enough contrast in the dark hallway for players to make out the scene and stumble through it. Even once we removed fog and bounce light in this area, we saw yet other ways that players tried to move forward. Some players would fire their pistol repeatedly, using the muzzle flash as a strobing light source. Others would use the teleport targeting UI to probe the room, because at that point in the project, it had a small light source attached to it. In the end, we disabled muzzle flashes inside the hallway, and the teleport UI lost its light. The final step was the addition of some dialogue from Alyx, commenting on the darkness and her need for a light source. This was aimed at solving a perceptual problem. Up until now, our game has taught players that their goal is to continue moving forward. And any time that forward progress is blocked, it's because there's something in the local area that needs solving. Given that structure, it's entirely rational for players to do everything they can to find some way to see in the darkness ahead. Alyx's dialogue is aimed at telling the player that the game has recognized their attempts to move forward here, but the solution lies elsewhere. Subsequent playtesting showed us that this dialogue, coupled with the brightly lit area containing zombies off to the right, helped tug players past the darkness entrance and on towards the flashlight.
Okay, I hadn't really thought about that in that much depth, to be honest. Just dark area and need light. That was about all that went through my brain, but shit, that's a lot of hell of a lot of behind the scenes thinking went into that section. And essentially they said that the teleportation originally had light attached to it, so I have seen that in other VR games now, and it kind of annoys me. So I'm glad that they did get rid of that. The same with quick turning and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting little bit of info. Toner airlock, alright.
Like hacking and environmental puzzles, toner puzzles like this one are often used to relieve tension from
Oh,
combat
okay.
and engage the player's mind in a refreshing way. This puzzle introduces a new junction type, which has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, as well as branching circuits. Functionally, it's just a simple airlock. Only one of the main combine gates can be powered on at a time, with an additional wrinkle that the smaller side gate on the return path must be powered down separately. In addition to providing a break between hectic combat encounters, this puzzle is a gameplay mechanic refresher, since it's been some time since the player has seen a toner puzzle, and the next ones start to ramp up in complexity.
Okay, it's not major detail there, just introduce new shit to the puzzle elements and a little refresher. I mean, it works. They're right, it has been a while. Keeps it relevant. You don't really want to have a gameplay mechanic and then not actually use it. I know way too many games will do that. Hello there! She's just getting up from a nap. How adorable. Wow, okay, I thought that heck got blown to chunks. No, it didn't. Might as well load this up. There we go. See, I used the shotgun. Are you proud? I probably didn't even need to use the shotgun at that point, but hey, I used it. It's progress. Oh, it's this room. This is this. Oh no, this is where the poison headcrabs come in, isn't it? Oh shit. Oh fuck me. Okay. All right. Oh god. Are they gonna add more of the poison bastards because it's campaign plus?
Everything all right?
Nope, I'm good.
Give me the torch.
I'm good.
Give me the fucking torch. Just put it on the fucking thing. There we go. Shotgun, because poison fucking headcrabs. Okay, there is a thing there. I need to remember that. Hey, guess what? Fuck you. Fuck you as well.
This is fine.
Where is he? Where the fuck is it? There. Fuck off. Was that seriously all that was in here? I remember having major problems when I first played this section. It was literally 3 poison headcrabs. That was it. That was what I struggled with. Wow. Okay. I guess I kind of have been improving a bit. Shit. All right. Fuck it. Flashlight, go.
In prior Half-Life games, the flashlight was attached to the player's body, which meant that it always illuminated the world from the same angle, relative to the player's point of view. With tracked hands in VR, we had the opportunity to let players manipulate the flashlight directly, and playtesters reacted very positively to this new freedom. In fact, our earliest implementation of a flashlight in Half-Life Alyx was an object that could be picked up in either hand or even set back down. This allowed the player to put the flashlight down somewhere, providing illumination for themselves while they accomplished another task. Unfortunately, this presented the possibility that a player could leave the flashlight behind, which would have been a game-breaking scenario. Implementing the flashlight as an object that players had to hold also prevented them from holding something else in that hand, which was tedious to manage and simply too punishing of a trade-off. In particular, it meant that weapon reloading was a nightmare, because the player no longer had a free offhand to perform the reload actions. In the end, we settled on a flashlight that attaches to the offhand and turns on and off automatically. This fixes the issues with reloading in the dark, potentially losing the flashlight, and has the nice side effect of not requiring the allocation of a button to toggle the light, which is especially helpful on controllers with fewer buttons. Since the automatic on-off behavior is controlled using level logic, designers could make performance and quality trade-offs in different areas of the game. After all, if a player could turn the flashlight on at any time, the rendering overhead of this shadow-casting light source would have to be accounted for throughout the entire game. On the other hand, if the flashlight is known to be off in a given area, a designer can make use of the resulting rendering headroom by increasing the fidelity of the environment in other ways.
Okay, that's something I haven't really considered. It makes sense as to why they've decided to do that now.
No.
Who's doing? Interesting. The chat is no longer updating. Why are you no longer updating? Okay, apparently the chat just decided to randomly stop updating. There you go, it's now updating again. Fuck's sake. What have I missed? Last thing I can see is target in a couple of seconds in Half-Life 2. I guess Alyx has stiffer trigger. Okay, yeah, let's put back to the pistol comment. Sorry, I've been looking up and just apparently I haven't been seeing your comments. Sorry. So then the transcode is 720p. Tricks. Interesting, alright. This commentary is great for anyone who wants to go into game design. I have to 100%... Why can I not talk today? Words, please. 100% agree with you. I've done some game design myself in university. Not like major stuff, but it was part of the course. So that was. I've always been interested in game design since I was a kid. I was always in like doing mods and stuff like that. So commentaries like this, it's definitely as helpful. So yes. Did you watch the Half-Life Alyx beta? Not yet. No. We know what the game looked like in September 2019. You missed a commentary. Did I miss a commentary? Shit. So another function seem more natural to the person playing than to people watching. Honestly, it was very jarring to start off with, but then it's kind of gotten a lot easier as I'm playing. Like now, it feels completely normal to just be teleporting around, and like no different to walking, and it's really weird to describe. So, yes, I guess it feels a lot more natural. And where's the thing? In the flashlight room. I am in the flashlight room. I saw one over here. Is there another one in here that I'm not seeing? Okay, right. I didn't think I had missed one. I know I have missed one in the past, so your skepticism is completely understandable with me. Okay, flashlight articulation. Oh god, I'm inside it.
Shortly after adding the flashlight to the game, we discovered that playtesters would frequently brace their gun hand with their flashlight hand. This meant that the players had to orient their flashlight hand awkwardly to align the light with their aim. We decided to make this an automatic behavior of the offhand whenever it was brought close to the grip of the gun. If you do this, you'll see that the offhand grips the gun in a natural pose, and the flashlight aligns with the aim. In fact, if you look closely at the end of the flashlight, you'll notice that it has a ball joint. This allows the flashlight to articulate based on whether the offhand is gripping the gun or not. The ball joint has 4 different orientations, one for each gun, and a neutral orientation for when the player is not supporting the gun to aim. These 4 orientations ensure that the flashlight is always pointed in an ideal direction for the player. In one-handed mode, the flashlight attaches to the gun hand at an orientation that is ideal for all scenarios.
Alright, obviously, yeah, I was told when I was initially playing that does happen, but because my thing was glitching a lot, I was kind of getting it more like that. So it wasn't actually doing it for me initially, but yeah, I think that's more of a sensor issue than a problem on their end. Ooh, yes, fucking please. Hopefully the chat's still updating. Yeah, I've clicked it so I can actually see like I'm about to type. So if that stops, then I know that I can't see the messages. So now I have a little indicator. I probably should have done that fucking ages ago. But hey, I didn't. Let's go! I need my thingy. Fuck off. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to go back through here. Cue the reinforcements. Oh god, oh god. There we go. Reload. Oh yeah, this is the first time we had like, I guess I want to call it the major headcrab fight. I'd say there's only one headcrab spawns. There we go. Ooh, there's only 2 if you hit me in the underbelly. Right, there we go. God, I'm missing the old days when I couldn't hit shit. I'm not going to get too cocky because I know my aim still sucks compared to many people out there. I still have a resin addiction apparently. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Where the fuck did it go? The resin is lost to mankind. Alright.
Alright, Russ.
Okay.
Really need you to talk again.
Absolutely. Be specific.
Oh, I hate this fucking area.
What was life like before the combat?
Hello.
Ah, excellent. Alex, have you ever heard of a club sandwich?
Progress.
Nope, not once.
Right. To make a club sandwich, you need to start with
Alright,
bread.
I mean,
Not from
it's
a
me,
bread
I'll still
line,
shoot them
from
because
bakery
I'm a
across the
sadistic
street,
bastard.
Baked that day, okay? You add tomatoes, lettuce, not vegetable paste, fresh. Then you add bacon. That's from an animal we used to call the pig. Toasted bread, put all that inside it.
You guys had all
Why,
that?
thank you, Johnny.
That's insane.
It is, and I'm not done. Then you add a second sandwich on top of the first one. You put ham in it, also from a pig, and turkey from an animal we used to call the turkey, and more tomato, more lettuce, and a bunch of other things I'm forgetting. It was 6 inches tall and weighed a pound, and had a dozen ingredients from 5 different continents. It was the most possible food item you could imagine in any age before ours.
Wow.
I know, right?
That is... wow. Thanks, Russ.
You're welcome, Alex.
How to solve people's problems. Tell them about sandwiches. Alright. Alright. Wow, really? There's actually one about sandwiches. Amazing.
When the writers create a new character, we try to write a variety of material from that character's perspective to help find their voice. What motivates them? What do they sound like?
Okay.
How do they relate to other characters? It's helpful to know the answers to questions like this early in a project, particularly when working with a team, where different people might end up writing for that character. The club sandwich story that Russell tells in this section started out as one of these writing exercises. The writing team wrote pages and pages of Russell telling Alyx stories about life before the Combine, getting irritated with her, telling bad jokes, pretty much the whole emotional spectrum. As we refined Russell's character, almost all of that fell by the wayside. We needed to do that work to get to Russell, but most of it didn't sound like Russell anymore. Later in the project, we decided to make Alyx scared of the dark, so we needed Russell to talk a lot in this section to keep Alyx company. It didn't matter what he was saying, it just had to be this voice in the darkness that she was grabbing onto. And then we remembered, hey, didn't we write a rambling sandwich monologue a year ago? And the club sandwich speech was resurrected.
I am so glad that they did, because just shoving a random speech about a sandwich into a kind of... well, pretty much, it's a horror moment, really. It's not major horror, but... is fucking genius. Just... what else do you have to say about a club fucking sandwich? Head crabs, we're on the highlight. It's the fast zombies. That is true. It kept you from just getting stuck with them beating on it. Cause yeah, thinking about it, they never did the whole hind leg things in Half-Life 1 or 2, did they? But they did with the first variant. Huh, alright. I guess that kind of shows a bit more of a universal behaviour between headcrabs as well. Which is quite a nice bit of continuity. And yeah, obviously, as you say, there is the gameplay reasons as well for doing that. Is there anything there? No? Alright. Oh, this room! I had lots of fun in this room, didn't I? Okay. So I believe we had head crabs, I believe we had zombies. Just because I can. Yep, we fucking do. Wow, he hit me while I was mid-teleport, you bastard. Yeah, nice try. Fuck off. Yeah, I remember how absolutely fucking terrified I was during this section. Because I think I played this about, what, 1 in the morning or something? So, it was dark everywhere. Real life, in the game. I was trying to be quiet and not freak the fuck out. Because I don't want to wake everything out, I'll wake everyone else in the entire bloody complex up. So close. No, bastard. There we go. You dead? You dead. You're dead. Good. Yeah, the ones on the legs seem to be a lot harder to hit. But that's probably just because I'm not used to really trying to do precision shots on someone's legs. Run. Other than, I guess maybe Dead Space. Oh god, hello. Gotcha. Okay, I'm noticing several things in this game that were in Dead Space, to be honest. I know I've mentioned that before. Okay, I need to remember to look up for supply crates. And then I look at the chat and get distracted whilst I'm mid-fling, and then slap myself in the face with it. Oh my god, the zombie took off, like, what, my entire thing in one hit. Fuck me. Works, and I did nothing. Hold on, what was happening? I didn't glance up. I'm guessing there were issues. Dead Space VR. Unfortunately, there is a Dead Space VR mod. And unfortunately, I've looked into it. So, that is a possibility. At some point. Dead Space VR. Why do I fucking do this? Are you coming from both sides? Oh. Don't know where the fuck it went, don't know where the fuck it went. I want my shotgun. He went into the floor. I don't like that. You guys want to come down here? That would be incredibly nice of you. Hey, dude! Can't really see what... Hold on. Where the fuck did the poison one go? It ran past me. It ran past me and I can hear it. Okay, it's there, it's there. Fuck off. I hate them so much. Go. I know I say it a lot, but I cannot get over the fact how much I fucking hate them. Give me that. Okay. You don't need a shotgun. I'd rather not die, thank you very much. Do it, do it, do it. 2 dopes in Dead Space VR. As two best friends said, these enemies would be a lot scarier if we hadn't seen them in several Dead Space games before. I mean, facts. Yep. Obviously, every game does try and introduce new variants, whether it's Dead Space or Half-Life. And those are usually the more terrifying things because you're not used to them. So, yeah. They do need more new content. I will agree with everybody on that. God damn it. Wait, there's got just barrels in the way. There you go. It's a lot harder to turn around when you're sat down. Go away. Go away. No, fuck off. Can I just teleport over that? Sweet. Is there anything ammo, like, up there? Up there? No? No? Alright. Slightly less interesting. Oh, God. Oh god, I'm teleporting into a door. No, go, open, open, open. I don't want to slap anything in front of me. Here we go. How far am I away from the end of the dark section? Loading screen! God. But yeah, speaking about Dead Space, I will eventually be doing a Dead Space playthrough on the channel. I've been saying this since I first started the bloody channel, I just never got around to doing it yet. I had so much other crap to do. So yeah, if I can get the Dead Space VR mod going, then I would do it. It does remastered or a fourth of me. Oh, it would. Oh my god. Dead Space 1 but in modern graphics. Holy shit. And there's a dead Combine soldier. There are many dead Combine soldiers. I'm assuming that's a reference to something. Oh wait, are we on about F1? Scare the shit out of me. I mean, yes, I want Dead Space 4. Dead Space 4 would make me so fucking happy, especially with the end of fuck me, what's it called? Dead Space 3 Awakened? I think the expansion was called. DLC, sorry.
Wait, is that a
From the
dead Combine
90s.
soldier?
Yeah.
That's
when
what
you
you were
guys
doing.
were off stealing the reactor, I saw the Combine moving supplies in here. So, I guess they're interested in this place again.
Right, we'll keep an eye out. Something's definitely up.
Oh, fuck off, can I not fit through there? Alyx is incredibly thin. Even I could fit through that fucking gap, and I'm not. Right. Fuck off, you Combine grunty bastard. I am not looking forward to fighting these guys. That is a very strong light. I really do want to stab someone in VR, like with this. I know that sounds really fucking psychotic, but you know what I mean. I know very good. It's good with Dead Space. Okay. Unfortunate. It's getting old. Nice thing. Because I can. It's the iconic Combine LED. Yes! Oh, is there actually a can I can pick up? Because I want to throw a can at a Combine Grunt now. Just for the, just for old time's sake, really. I know obviously it's civil protection in
Alyx, manhack,
Half-Life 2, but hey. That was the original Half-Life 2 radio sound that I just heard. Huh. I don't know if I picked up on that the first time and I've just completely forgotten. Obviously it's possible. Do I want to search every single fucking locker again? I fucking do, because there's ammo. Right, every single locker it is. I mean, wait, there's lockers over it. No, that's not lockers. You are things. No, alright. And I've been thinking about the whole, how come headcrabs are getting onto these Combine Soldier variants and not creating Zombines? And the best I've got is these guys have different modifications than the Combine Soldiers we see in Half-Life 2, which obviously are the generic backbone of the Combine military, as opposed to these guys who seem to be some kind of special forces.
Okay, so right now,
so
what it's like to live on Earth on a scale of
maybe they
1 to
react
10.
differently?
I'd say we're at a 2.
That's all I've got. That's the best I can come up with after
What would
thinking
you
about
rate
it, an unhealthy
before
amount,
the Combine
and having about 3 sleepless nights.
That's a toughie. I don't know. Good day.
If anyone's got any other theories,
Yeah, strong 6.
lay them on.
6? That's not great.
Discussing Half-Life lore is a fucking
Alyx,
pastime with
it's
me.
not always great.
Well, maybe we get the Combine off Earth and we could shoot for like an 8.
Oh,
You know?
Ooh,
True,
hey,
they do
yeah,
react
that's
more
really
human.
what
They
we
have more
Really
more of an emotional range, don't they? So that does work. I was trying to use this on that. No, this is what I need to use that on, you dumb fuck. Oh no, I forgot about these. Oh shit. Yeah, my memory hasn't improved. If anything, it's got worse. So, they're kind of grouped. So, on that one to that one. Then it was
Hello,
that
Gordon.
one to that one. And then, oh shit. That one to that one, and that one to that one. I did one! Hello, whoever the hell said that. Ellipsis! Block the bad hack with a barrel. I could do. This was meant to happen, but EA didn't think fans wanted it. Why the fuck would EA think fans don't want Dead Space 4? What? The fuck planet are they living on? Think of fans is the last EA. Thinks, yeah, right. Oh, that makes sense. We can have loot boxes. Oh, are you ignoring me? Yes. That's why I just responded to every single thing you typed. Lock the chat, please. 59.99. Oh, it's so accurate, it's scary. I forgot I was even in a commentary mode. 1 out of 6, here we go.
When building a Half-Life game, we try to start playtesting as soon as we can, even when we only have 10 or 15 minutes of gameplay built. We find it extremely helpful to see how players are reacting to what we've made as soon as possible. One of the major ways playtesting impacted Half-Life Alyx was in revealing how players reacted to the density of interactive elements in the world. Before we began, we were already aware that players would likely spend more time paying attention to the details of the world around them in VR, but we were unprepared for how significant this would be. Seeing some players spend 30 minutes messing around with a single interactive object really opened our eyes. As a result of those playtesting observations, we spend much of our development time focusing on the environment around the player and the level of details and interactivity to be found there. It might seem surprising that we didn't start with the assumption that we wouldn't need to spend that amount of time on the world, but the reality of game development is that we always have a finite amount of time to build a game and we're always making trade-offs. In the ideal case, we spend our finite time on whatever contributes the most to the player's experience. So, playtesting early and thereby getting a better sense of what elements are contributing to the player experience help us understand where to spend the limited time we have. In this case, those early playtests told us to significantly increase the amount we should budget for creating the world details and interactivity.
Okay, yep. Obviously that's something, if you've done modding or anything like that, that's something you'll probably be well aware of. You only have finite resources as well as time to do everything, so you got to think what you want, prioritize, and change it as you go. Make sure you test. Yep, it's all pretty standard. I'm just killing antlions for no fucking reason. Hello. That's when I get brainwashed and memories erased. Probably cybernetic organs. I mean, yeah, we know, yeah, we see all that in Nova Prospect, obviously in Half-Life 2. Cybernetic augments. I know these guys have cybernetic augments because you can see some of them with their helmets off, they definitely have implants. So, I don't know. I'm just going with different cybernetic implants. Maybe the ones Half-Life 2 are more upgraded? I don't know. Test game and there were no textures. They've not been implemented yet. Can you imagine that, being a playtester? Like, yes, test this gameplay. Why are the walls blank? Like, that would be because we haven't done the walls yet.
Holy. Eesh.
And this shit. Why? It's like a barnacle gone wrong. Maybe if barnacles eat too much they get bloated, and this one's bloated. Huh. That's a thought I've just had. Do the guns do variable damage? That's another thing I'm now wondering. Because I know Halo does that. Barnacle cells. Oh, this could be interesting. Come here.
Barnacles are a unique enemy type in Half-Life Alyx in that they are static and often situated above the player's natural view direction. During testing in confined or dimly lit spaces, we often saw players walk into barnacle tongues without noticing them. One way we addressed this was with audio. In particular, we made idle barnacles emit subtle breathing, croaking, and grumbling sounds like the following. These sounds helped alert players to the presence of barnacles, and also made them seem like living creatures that were always active, not just a mechanical piece of gameplay that responded only to the player's actions. The head-related transfer functions available in Steam Audio were especially helpful, as they made it possible to accurately spatialize barnacle sounds so that the players could tell that the sounds were coming from above.
Oh yeah, they've done a wonderful fucking job with the sound effects of barnacles. Why the fuck can I hear a Zombine? It's not... It's coming from the right. That's disturbing. The fact you people quote Half-Life stuff to me, it just makes me so fucking happy. It's unbelievable. Half-Life community is fucking amazing. I tested the game and it didn't have many bugs. Those are not bugs, those are features, Bethesda. Alright, maybe I can lure these into the barnacles then, actually. Yeah, that's a zombie grunt. I don't remember there being zombie grunts. Okay, they're supposed to be part of the campaign plus. Yeah, he's even got grenades on him. Yeah, fuck off. No, come here, come here. Okay, we're in Campaign Plus territory. Great! We got Zombines. Fucking wonderful. I was literally just talking about them. Yeah, hold on, here we go. Cybernetics. She got like the wires in the eye and stuff. So we don't really see Combine soldiers in Half-Life 2 with their obviously eyes removed and shit. The most we ever see is the helmets often they have like their voice boxes replaced, and you can see the fat's been drained from their body and all that kind of shit. Semi-stalkerish. I can still hear more radios, so I don't know if that's just the ones outside. Hoping that's just the ones outside. But okay, but that's nice that I can pull the grenades off of the zombie grunts. So, yeah. It's a quote for this game. Half-Life nerds. Yes! Yes, we are. Half-Life nerds are the best nerds. Anyways, confident comment. Fair! There was no game to be played. Oh yeah, we haven't started making the game. Here's a fear to show that the head grows some kind of parasitic additional nervous system in the host. You need a minimum base organic nervous system? Bad fit, to be honest. Because yes, I forget we see the X-ray stuff, don't we? I think one of them was having scanned. Oh god, that apparently did it in opposing force. I think it was. Shotgun shells did it. Anything else? No. All right. Do we see scans of headcrabs any other time other than opposing force? It's been a while, apparently, since I've actually bothered to look at that. But yeah, I've got to agree with the fact that headcrabs need a minimal thing. Because, like, what would happen if a headcrab tried to zombify a child? Would they be able to? And obviously, they kind of got around ever needing to answer that by the fact that there's no kids in the Half-Life universe at this point. But it's still a question that I kind of want answered. And the fact that can headcrabs zombify gorillas and stuff, as is asked later on. Come on, in this game, say something. Yes, I noticed that on my first playthrough. Then again, I'm thinking Half-Life 2. They did do some stuff, like if you had grenades near them, especially if there was combined snipers. They would often do, say, like shit as they're about to be, well, blown up. So there you go. Manhack sounds. Let's learn.
Early incarnations of manhacks were frustrating to fight in VR, since their audio was not providing enough information about their location. They seemed to appear from nowhere, and even when close to the player, they lacked a dramatic presence. We tried a variety of layered sounds with varying distance fall-offs, but this often created more confusion, especially when multiple manhacks were nearby. Our ultimate solution to the problem consisted of two parts. The first was to make manhacks emit the following alarm-like warning sound when they first came into range or were deployed by a Combine soldier. The second part of our solution was to add more aggressive looping sounds with short fall-off distances. The short fall-off of these sound loops meant that this specific component of manhack's sound treatment would only be audible quite near the player. Thus, when players heard these sounds, they knew that manhacks had begun hunting them, and one or more was getting close enough to be of concern.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on any of that when I was going through the game. I think the only thing I thought about was, I wonder why they changed the sound. And that was about it. Then I just go, oh, it's a manhack, and shot it. But I guess it's a subliminal thing. The child will simply suffer too much physical damage and process and just die. Potentially. It's still something I would love to... Okay, maybe not love to see, because that's a bit fucked up. Although I am kind of fucked up and I'm scientifically curious, apparently. So, fuck it, we'll zombify a child. What could go wrong? Half-Life 2 snipers and nerf jackal snipers. It wouldn't fucking surprise me. Manhack music incoming. Oh god. I remember the music being fucking excellent. Hey guys! I don't like it when they start zigzagging everywhere. You little shit. That's better.
Attention, please.
No.
Access to this block is not permitted.
It's not a block.
Local security deployed and designated to prosecute.
Does this look like a block to you? No. Shut the fuck up, announcer. Or GLaDOS 2.0, whatever the fuck you are. Okay, so this pretty much confirms that these guys are not modified in any way and are probably a volunteer force, like Civil Protection. Cool. I like you can hear the kind of background sounds of the Combine going nuts against the zombies. So I think we're too far away from antlion territory for it to be the good old antlions. Obviously, yeah, I know they had to obviously redesign certain things. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't hit a thing. Fuck. Ooh, your head crab's not actually on your head properly. You're having issues there, mate. You're having problems. I almost don't know if I want to kill you. I'm kind of feeling sorry for you at this point. Oh god, I didn't actually fucking bother to aim then. Okay, don't feel sorry for him anymore. He's getting a bit close. The fuck is he doing? He's trying to evade my bullets. He's doing a very good job of it. Like, no, stop. Okay, oh, so they've just gone with the standard unmasked grunt model? That makes sense. Slow for Zombine. Yeah, they are. It's very, very slow. Yes. Yes, it was. A complete and utter fail. We do see a lot of dead bodies. We don't even really know how many people actually successfully turned into zombies. That is a fair point. A very fair point that I hadn't even considered. I'd just always kind of gone head crab, latch on, zombie. But I guess there would be rejects. That would make sense. Oh, God. I need to think about that. Oh, that's going to keep me up for another 3 fucking days. That one day episode. Fucking Episode 3 is going to get released. Going to be disappointing. Yeah, that's why I don't think they're ever going to go for like Half-Life 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or anything with the fucking number 3 in it. They'll probably just go for continued named sequels, I guess. Hold on, we'll look at Zen Overgrowth in a minute. Thanks for the barrel. Oh, you're one of those. Hold on, excuse me a moment. There we go. Right. Out you.
Hello, Gordon.
Oh, how the fuck did that not kill you? That's it. Walk into the fence, you dumb fuck. No, that's walking around the fence. Oh, you bastard. Shit me, that does a lot of damage. Okay. Really? Now you're dead? Now? Bastard. Alright. Alright, see you, Mario. Thank you for joining. And thanks to Ellipsis for actually notifying me that Mario is going. So I don't just stand there like a twat. Zen Overgrowth.
Before Final Out was added, the cramped dark area of this level did not take players very long to traverse. But as the fidelity of the game increased, players spent more and more time getting to this point. As we've learned over the years, too much time in dark underground areas can become fatiguing to players, and this is even more significant in VR. This outdoor section provides a change of pace and a brief respite from the dark.
Makes
Not
sense.
only does it give players something visually different and interesting to look at, it allows them to clearly see and assess threat in an open space, allowing them to get some easy kills with a little stress. It was also important to provide some variety here, as players are about to head into dark area that requires precision shooting and flashlight usage.
Okay, that was not as explosive as I was expecting. Shit. Now, I know they have, I'm pretty sure anyway, they've upped the health. Bastard. There we go. I think they've upped the health for most of the enemies, the default versions. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. So I don't feel bad. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I think, is that the way I have to actually go? So I know there was many a way. Oh, hello there. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Fuck me. Shit. Fair fucking play, Zombine. Fair fucking play. Ah, shit. Oh, they actually start sparking when you hit them. Oh, really? There we go. That was fun. Note to self, if you get too close to a Zombine, it goes boom. I mean, having played halfway to episode 1, episode 2, you'd think I would fucking know that, but... why would I remember key details like that? It's only their core fucking behaviour. Oh, God. Right, oh, God, my hand is stuck in a drawer. No, no, oh, God. No, hand, get out. Okay, I'm good, I'm good. Oh, fuck me, now my hand's going around the corner. That's one great thing about VR. You get some absolutely fucking brilliant, random situations going on with your hands and crap like that. Okay, just repositioning myself in real life. Can I go up there? I think I tried that before. And no, I cannot. You are an asshole. Okay, so I have to be wary of that going forward. Keep them at range. Right, I mean, the helmet's still on, so that's good. I've still got, I mean, I don't want to waste my final consumable. I'd rather, if I find another one, I'll definitely use it, but I'm hoping I'll find a health station before then. The game tutorial teaches me to use 2 hands to move objects, and I'm just there like, nah. Fuck that. There we go. Go on. There we go. Alright. What we got now? Where are we?
When we get the Combine off of Earth,
ah, shit.
I'm going full production mode on the Russells, of course.
Oh, of course. You'll be sitting on a landmine.
Gold mine, yep. So here's the plan. Conservative estimate, I figure 1 year to get the world unconquered.
Okay, grenades don't kill them.
Get them off the planet. So that's year 1. Then another year to mass produce the Russells. Although, just quietly, we will need to rebuild society first, you know, to get some basic infrastructure, jobs, money, that
I
sort
love
of thing.
this dialogue.
Otherwise people won't be able to buy them, you know. So,
we will need basic infrastructure, like really, really, Russell.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're gonna want to put that in year 2.
You are one of the new ones, and I can't interact with your corpse properly. Alright, I guess you're just a solid prop then? Ah, shit. Is this going to be indicating that I'm going to be having a firefight with you guys soon? Oh, God. Do the Madhouse attack Zombines or still get tricked by Final Fire identification? Gordon's mod. It's basically source 2. Try it. Interesting. I had no idea that was a thing. I will be looking into that. I mean, I'm thinking classically. I think the manhacks attack Zombines. Pretty sure they did, at least in like if you spawned them. I can't remember if they ever encounter each other normally. So never go through.
This section, with a multitude of explosive barrels embedded in Zen
Oh,
overgrowth,
this fucking
was
section.
designed to switch up player expectations and change the pacing of the level. Prior to this point in the game, explosive barrels and canisters were used as offensive weapons. In this space, they're deadly to the player. If a barrel or canister does explode, it sets off a fatal chain reaction. This change in priority forces players to aim carefully and adds intensity without combat. This has the positive side effect of training players to utilize the pistol even more effectively. While the automatic alignment of the flashlight with a braced weapon is useful in direct combat, in this section we observed players taking advantage of the decoupled weapon and flashlight, as they illuminated and targeted barnacles in the intricate Zen foliage overhead.
Okay, it's just more, obviously, general playtesting stuff. It makes sense. This thing is definitely reacting to light. That is weird. This section, I didn't like this section. I mean, when I say I didn't like it, I did like it. Like, I'm saying it's a bastard of a section, but it's a good gameplay section. It's fucking wonderful. And I've just had a horrible thought. What if they put Zombines in this section in Campaign Plus? Because then I'm going to have grenades to worry about. Oh, shit. I mean, if I was making this, I'd put Zombines in this section. Just to be a twat. Oh, God. Oh, hello, Barnacle.
Oh, boy. Getting dark again.
Okay, well, I can shoot that one, so...
Oh, careful, careful!
Ah, it's fine, Russell. I am absolutely a crack shot. Really? I did not teleport under the fucking barnacle game. Fuck off. I teleported to the side of it. But alright. Oh yeah, then I can't put my hat back on, can I? Alright. Fuck me. Can I see? Yep. I'm pretty sure these guys didn't actually have anything that I wanted originally, but if the ammo system is dynamic, which obviously we know it is, then I guess they could do now. I don't know if the barnacles are affected by that. That is terrifying, shooting at that angle.
3 mags left.
I only have 3 mags left, fuck. And yet, it still doesn't stop me shooting them. Right, oh god. More commentary, okay. Okay, there you go. Nice bit of dynamic ammo spawning because the game knows I'm low. I absolutely love that system. More games need that system.
We decided early on that the environments we wanted to portray in Half-Life Alyx would benefit from an investment in high-quality volumetric lighting. This component of illumination is an indispensable tool, not just for creating atmosphere, but for drawing the player's attention to critical gameplay elements. Our system works in 3 phases. In the first phase, illumination from static light sources is captured in a 3-level hierarchical volumetric clip map surrounding the player.
Okay,
The highest resolution level of this clip map measures 1 cubic inch per voxel. The clip map is updated incrementally, less than once per frame, as the player moves throughout the scene. In the second phase, a compute shader ray marches in view space throughout the clip maps, accumulating static lighting, dynamic lighting, and volumetric extinction. The ray marching is performed every frame and employs temporal anti-aliasing to improve quality. In the final phase, we resample lighting and volumetric scattering from the prior phase for each eye once per frame. The result is a texture that describes, for any given view space depth, volumetric scattering and extinction, which we apply during forward rendering.
Okay, until I was doing this, I had no idea exactly how much stuff really goes into. Obviously, all the volumetric stuff and the lighting and everything. So that is interesting that we are getting a lot on that. I can't argue, to be honest. This game is absolutely fucking phenomenal with everything. But yeah, it's about 8 o'clock here, so I'm going to have to call it about here-ish for this stream. Hold on. Accept. Hold on, let me switch over to normal. Alright. I know you can't find my headset. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can stop and be minimized. There we go. Right. So, next Half-Life Alyx stream. Probably not going to be tomorrow. But you never know. So I'll probably try and do it at some point next week. Let me get that back on. There we go. So yeah, because obviously next week, obviously I've got my normal schedule to do as well as Half-Life Alyx. So chances are it'll end up being another weekend thing. But if enough people want it, then I can try and fit it in during the week as a main thing and postpone one of the other things I'm doing, because I don't mind. Can always switch up the schedule. It's all about what the hell you guys want anyway, ultimately. So, just let me know over on Discord what exactly you guys would like, if you guys want changes or anything like that, because I'll do my best. So yeah, it's been interesting. We've got obviously a lot more detail on some of the design decisions they've had to make, even some of the combat encounters from a development standpoint, the environment, the budget of the environment, the NPCs themselves, the sound effects, we're getting everything, and it's absolutely fucking brilliant. I love it. And also we've encountered our first campaign plus new enemy, being the Zombine. Not really a new enemy, I guess, because it's a Zombine, but it's a combine grunt Zombine. So Gruntbine. I don't know. I'm just going to stop. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. So I'm going to go and do life. I assume you guys will probably do life as well. I don't know what time zone half you are from, so I'm just rambling. I'm going to go live. Yes, I do things other than stream. It's a shock to me as well. Fuck's sake. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has been joining. I really do appreciate the support. Obviously people are resubbing as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for that. We've got new followers. It's nice, to be honest. It's nice having this little community that's being built. I will shove in the Discord link for anyone who wants to join the Discord server. If it's going to actually do the command, it's not doing the command. There we go. There we go. It did the command. It took its sweet time. Have a good time doing life. I will. You too. So yeah. So I will hopefully see you guys on Monday, which will be the next stream, which will be hopefully Tomb Raider level editor, Back to Basics Catacombs. If it's going to work this time. It's working in the tests, but it was working in the tests before, and then it just stopped on the day. So, that was annoying. Tuesday, we're starting Little Nightmares, the first one. And Wednesday, continuing on with Alien Isolation. Thursday, we'll be continuing with Little Nightmares if I haven't finished it on Tuesday, because apparently it's a really short game, so I have no idea. I might be finishing it Tuesday, who knows? And then Friday is generally a challenge day, so that'll be either Halo 2 on Legendary or Tomb Raider Underworld on Master Survivalist. Depending on what you guys vote on Discord. So, thank you for joining, and until next time, take care.